Huh? What's Killian? What's Killian doing there? Oh, it's you, Glenn. Did Sir Victor return? Not yet. What are you doing here? Taking in the scenery while the rain has stopped. Still can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the real reason we're here. We want to know more about it, who had placed it in the Wernshire back then, and above all, why. What then? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? I don't know, or you don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. Want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful, even though you know what it's capable of. You find it despicable? The Grimoire kills people. The sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield a sword and choose your targets. The Grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me, but look back. We're walking on a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. The blood of people who are ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the Grimoire. It is much more useful as a scare tactic than a weapon anyway. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how our enemies feared the Band of the Iron Bull? Do you know the reason why I want to change this world? No. I'm from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy, but since dealing with money is frowned upon where I came from, we're not very influential. We had a big house, servants always clean clothes. We had a big house, servants, always clean clothes, and enough food. But all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day, and the horse went wild. Raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the Arbor District. Fell to the ground, broke its leg. My sister sought help in that area, even in broad daylight, was visited only by scoundrels. Weak and completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after the other. A butler found her in the gutter hours later. She'd fallen into a coma. So angry that I rode to the Arbor that same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighborhood would take advantage of her. Sorry to hear that. I haven't seen her for years, but from letters my parents send me, I know she's still sleeping. Glenn, I was a very liberal person whose greatest role model was Alfred of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was as powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from common folk, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him. After the incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the causes that made them this way. I set myself a goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands, and for that I must make use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire. The first thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not a beautiful world you created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry, we'll never get to that stone anyway. These are just empty words, Glenn. Ooh. Oh, that's the inn. Okay. Stream of water in Torment is unremitting. You could use energy to run the engines. Believe it or not, I've already applied for a patent, but thanks to Constant War, I haven't been able to start production yet. My son wants to study, but the taxes are too high. We can't possibly save enough money. Only the war would end. I think I can go down. Yeah, that's just exiting. They say that the rain tears is the tears of the god who pity us. Garb, which I can't check other people. Go this way. Fresh air will do you good, Father. Now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been this whole time? The walls of this palace are suffocating. I'm a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. What did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only cared for this war. You portray me as bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk about this in front of Father. Then go and see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know what? You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you, that you have seen the demon. You certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept what Tarn needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. Give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. You can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They're so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his swords, but they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. I think I have some time until Sir Victor leaves. I wonder how Len is feeling. The day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is if they let me into the castle. Oh, there. State your business. You haven't done to leave me alone. I'm busy, as you can probably see. Once the war is over, I'll save up and buy my own house. Will you, though? Magician's belt. Raises mind by 10%. Merchant has tried to travel from Warnshire to Tormund by foot. But don't they have to go through the flower fields of Perpetua? That's right, that's why he arrived poisoned, blind, mute, and half paralyzed. By the gods, one should always carry enough remedies. That does not sound fun. Charm of the Learner? It's 2 times additional SP into the character's... Ooh. That could be really good. Down it is. That's the wrong way. Okay. I'm grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself since she vanished. Oh my goodness. This is massive. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits, you understand? Okay. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the palace in good shape. That's the wrong way. Volantis' greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nissa, and even today people speak of it in favor. Before that, Volantis was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. The reason why the founders of Nissa chose such a random location to open the greatest academy of all is still a mystery. Perhaps students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things. Who knows? Scientifically and technologically speaking, Volantis lags a century behind the neighboring countries. All the resources are spent on the war. One might think that at least the war machinery would be up to date. Fiddlesticks. After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers and keep the old machines running. Recently, however, we received a few more modern machines. I wonder what deal Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. Oh, struck. The soldiers around His Highness call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones, the church's one god, or the great gods? Maybe they mean the 7 true kings. At least with the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven, as Nadil, the dragon, is sleeping on this very continent. Isn't he the one in the canyon? Pretty sure. No map. Princess is a sweetheart. She has a sympathetic ear for everybody. The guy who trained the princess can't go that way. It's got to be this way. Nope. So it's this way. Oh no. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think because you just returned that I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You'll make up for all that work you missed. Do you understand? Answer me, what kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than common servant. Yes. I'm sorry. What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue. He's the princess's guest. Apologize. Sorry. That's hilarious, because he's been a jerk this whole time. So glad Her Highness has got home safely. We have all missed her around here. Partisan, which is for her. Ah, dang it. Who goes? Ah. What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you, thank you. I had no idea you were so interested in art. It's so talented too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all share the same motif, a high tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to. That you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo then. My echo? Remember how Dimebert explained to us after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me, sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. These remnants flow into the new living being. It's possible that one keeps memories of the previous life. You mean to tell me that this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. Wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all around the realm, and here I am protected from all of that. Still, I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him. Voice seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gawain. He is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He's the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? TS5? Rather simple-minded one. He asks us directly to our faces about the Grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the prince's presence. While you're at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command, General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general has sobered up. Do not wait too long. You must not give Iscania too much time. I can do without curves. They're unnecessary. Oh, come on. They're the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They're not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Volantis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the greatsword superior to the katana. In Volantis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears much armor nowadays is sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a greatsword. I saw him. Sir Victor's coming. You act like a kid waiting for the presents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings the reward. I'm already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor. There you all are. This is supposed to be the best inn in town. You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeep, amber ale. Disgusting. The bland watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? Good friend and real reason why I'm in Volantis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Tar. And this one here is Balthraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with more dangerous stuff. What's that dude? It's you. What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Tormund. We're surprised. We? Your goal is Tormund anyway. Why don't you accompany me until the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna is any different. Anyway, you'll accompany me through Volantis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Volantis is the Grand Grimoire, and I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't mean we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's all this about now? I explained it to you earlier, and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. Alright, alright. I will take time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing, contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. You've seen what it's capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. Guy showed up in the window and hasn't gone away. Want to destroy the Grimoire? Grand Grimoire is a weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. Keep your voices low. If anybody finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So what do you want to know about? What exactly is the Grand Grimoire? It's the more powerful version of the ordinary Grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with higher ether deposits. The largest Grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb, however, Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it? We don't know. But a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the 7th epoch. Exactly. But we're not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? So what do you want to know? Where did the stone come from? The old text of the 5th epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, and then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Tarn's treasure chamber. There it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain. He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair, different colored eyes. Gawain is the princess's advisor and colleague of Cameron. He's also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nisa, so this man is an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He's trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then, well, then what happened with Wernshire? Why was the stone there? Tarn had defeated Gravos and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Tormund and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain. Yes, preparations are being made right now. So what do you want to know about? How do we destroy it? This is the problem. We don't know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers tremendous explosion. Only in the radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Killian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it any normal way. That is all your questions? Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago, I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandes. The Royal House keeps a list of the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found a rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkilber from the Kindrild Monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists, and that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you? Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from there. All the while, you're searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nalkilber? Yes, information such as, where did the stone come from, and how did it come into possession of this monk? We might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You don't need to pay us. Hey, speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Got a reward? I ain't lifting a finger. That reasoning sounds familiar. But why are you telling all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I don't understand this either. I have my reasons. I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, we have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside the window. Oops. Stop. You there at the table. What is this? Drop your weapons and surrender. You're under arrest. What? For what reasons? You should know it too well, spies. There must be some understanding. You know who you're talking to? The gallows await. Move now. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh, man. Got 3. I do want to learn this and that one, and magic +4 seems really good. He is a magic user. Let's give him that one. And then I have these people in my party. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's do skills. Okay. No problem. Oh, I can fight them. Okay. Weak to fire. I don't have anybody that can do fire. Where? You cannot hit all, but she can. I don't remember if he can. Oh, he can, with Light Claymore. Okay. This should kill them. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the Grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from Farmsport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place. Ahead and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated my payment yet. And stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. So this, nope. That's the wrong way. We really are going out this way. Around and down? Stop right there, spies. Okay, so same thing as before. We shouldn't go there. So, there's no way out. Oh yes, there is, down that way. I remember. Cannot escape. You know what? Actually, that probably wasn't the best thing. I know they can't kill me. There's no reason to do all that. And now they still get to hit me. So yeah, not worth it. Live and learn. This is the end of the line. Is it though? I don't think this will kill them. No. Dead end. Bloody hell, I can't go on anyway. Your struggle ends here. Just buy you some time, move on. Stop. Stop this immediately. Stay out of this or else. Princess? Leave them alone, they are my guests. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have our orders from General to arrest them. You dare put the word of a general above that of your princess? Gone, I command you, baseborn knaves. Let's go and report this to the general or we'll be in trouble. Glenn! Princess, my goodness. You have my gratitude. No need, we overheard your conversation in the end. You have? Princess, you must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Tarn, it's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know. You may continue to follow your plan, and I will not tell anyone about it, but only under one condition. And what is that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you That's impossible. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me, and I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Volandis into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. Volandis and its people. I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic, and Rob's skills as ranger will certainly be useful to us. I'd rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you don't have a choice. You either take me with you or stay here. It is not a request but a command. That's certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Len and Rob, we'll head out together. The monastery is located northeast of the flower fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtrusively. It is possible that the soldiers will return. Then let's move quickly. I've not seen such fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm going to close the deal with the Grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. It would be wise for me to stay here. Also, I haven't got my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. There was, like, people I could talk to downstairs. I'm just not sure how to get to them. Well, that should be very helpful, actually. Yeah. How do I not have that stuff? Comes over this way. Oh, maybe I can't actually get to them. But like, yeah, there's that. The cat. So how do I get... There's no map down here. I don't... That's weird that I can't access the map down there. This... Gotta be something else. Which way does it want me to exit? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Here's the monastery's library to the east of the Furor Woods. Oh. War's always at the top priority everywhere in the world. I mean, which invention do you think first found its way to Tormund? The common umbrella or the sky armor? Shockingly, the sky armor came before the umbrella. Hard to believe, isn't it? Cool. Oh, that's good to know. I see that. Jump down. Yeah. Chunk of money. I want to fix my formation. There we go. I also think I need to kill a couple more alpha wolves. Missing a treasure chest. And the Excalibur, that's funny. Oh, he's just gonna go straight for that. Oh, he gives bonus loot though. Water. .7, 1.7, 2.2. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. That just takes me... I haven't actually been there. I will check that out in a few minutes though. Ooh, okay. What the heck are those? Cookies? Oh, I just hit off. Cookies, cookie. No. Earth. This is an all attack. And maybe this will be enough? Cool. Another one. Oh, I don't know how I missed this. I gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh, I didn't think this was it, right? No. This just leads around in a circle. Get that. I gotta get across this. Which, maybe I do go down. Oh, right here. Little hidden path again. Shaman's robe. Adventurer's vest. She'll lose just a little bit of TP, but gain much more defenses and everything. Oh, I definitely forgot to equip that. That's still better. Come on. Anything this way? I don't think so. Yeah. Now I do want to go down. Random items. Without going into overdrive. Ooh. Defeat a gazer while switching every turn. Ooh, I don't think I can do that because I don't have a full party. Without going into overdrive. I don't even know how to start. We'd have to like switch. Yeah, but as soon as they, yeah. And that's an automatic fail. God, it just deals so much damage. Oh, I need to find the other treasure mark. Yeah. Wasn't it? Oh, was it across the bridge? It was, I don't remember. I mean, that's where it's gotta be. I'm sure I'll be back. That's fine. How could you run her kingdom afoul so soon? I feared she would get wanderlust again and disappear, but right at the same evening she arrived. Apparently, Sir Victor and his companions have put strange ideas into the princess's head. Apparently, General Guston. Prince, bring Celestia back to me and remove her carriage from this world. Yes, sir. Oh, he's one of the jelly people. What about him? Is General Godfrey accepting the power? Everything's working out as calculated. The Grand Grimoire is rich in features. Does anybody else know about this? Cameron? Don't worry about him. He's simple-minded and does not know even a fraction of the secrets behind the stone. Keep up the good work. Oh, that was the drunk dude. And so everything is taking its course, my love. Very impressive. The weapon is ready and only the key is missing. The grave of Lady Rena will be open soon. Aren't you worried about that red-haired boy? My old friend Victor is at its side. He will take care of him. Does he know who that boy is? Certainly. That's why he lets himself be accompanied by him. Who the heck is Glenn? It's only a matter of time before his echo is awakened.